how crazy would it be if we could actually pull off a comeback here? Gonna go with... Wait, he's got Rocket. That's gonna get it down to 13, but look at his tower, guys.
Of a dawn, change just glowing. Always in the lab with the fresh kicks on. I'm at the MGM, rockin' MCM. Bobby Sacks on my arm, it's only 10 p.m.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Mars, back with another Clash Royale video. And guys, in today's video, we're back at it with some log bait on ladder.
Another one.
Except it's not classic log bait. This is just a slightly different variation that has the Tesla and the Dart Goblin. And let's hop into some games right now. Wow, guys, this guy's gonna go in for Golem to start the game, so we're gonna make sure we apply a lot of pressure over here. And oh, if that firecracker had died to the Goblin barrel, I might have just won the game right there, but we're basically still gonna be able to take that tower. I mean, that's well within rocket range, so we're just gonna go in for a Tesla here and a Dart Goblin, and then gonna have to see what else he wants to do. Ooh, those minions are gonna kill the Dart Goblin, and I didn't want that to happen, so I played the Goblin Gang. But unfortunately for me, he went in for a wizard, so I think I'm probably gonna lose this tower here. We'll see though. The knight is taking care of that wizard, but yeah, that tower is pretty much gonna be history. I could have maybe used a log to save it, but this is gonna be a tough matchup here because he is using the Golem. And he's got Minion Horde, so I'm very confused right now. Golem, Minion Horde, Wizard. But we're not going to let him take that tower out quite yet. He's going to go in for a Lightning there, though. And wow, this guy is playing absolutely crazy. He's got a Skeleton Army, though, so it's definitely a bit of a lucky matchup for him, to be honest, because the Firecracker is a little bit tough to deal with this deck, and he just has a lot of answers to what we want to do. But I think he's going to go Golem here, guys. So I'm going to go with the Goblin Gang and then the Knight. And we'll see if he goes like Wizard or something. But he's going to actually go Firecracker instead and the Wizard. So I think if we time a Rocket here well enough, we might be able to hit both. And unfortunately, I missed the Firecracker. But I had to decide if I wanted to defend the tower or not. And I'm going to give it up, actually, because I didn't want to spend Elixir right there. I'm expecting him to go Golem now, so we're going to Princess here. Yeah, so he's going to have to do something to answer the Princess, and he's going to go with the Minions. But guys, if we want any chance of defending here, we're going to have to cycle as many Teslas as possible, and this is still going to be really tough to deal with. So we're just going to go with the Dart Goblin down here to hopefully not get Lightninged, although I think he might be able to Lightning all three of those. Yeah, this is not good, guys. We're at least going to be able to take out the Firecracker and get back to another Tesla so we can protect the tower. But that Wizard was not really a good play on his part, and we're able to take his other tower. And guys, we haven't lost this one yet because we're actually going to go with the Goblin Barrel and then the Knight here. And yeah, he is going to go Skarmy though. So that Skeleton Army is definitely one of the reasons why this is a tough matchup here. But I think if we Tesla... And wow, he just called the good game, guys. What? How crazy would it be if we could actually pull off a comeback here? Gonna go with... Wait, he's got Rocket. That's gonna get it down to 13, but look at his tower, guys.
Not today.
Just the fact that he had Rocket and Lightning and Minion Horde, like, that deck was just absolutely insane. And you know what? Well played on his part. He was able to get the dub there. This is a bit of a tough situation. I think we're going to have to log on top of this Prince here to get enough value out of the Tesla. But unfortunately, the Skeleton Dragons are still going to get a little bit of damage right there. So this guy's got Prince and Skeleton Dragons and a Mega Minion. So I'm assuming it's going to be like a giant miner deck with... Yeah, so there's the giant. Just going to go with Dart Goblin here, and he's going to go pretty much all in here. We're able to pull the Mega Minion back, though, and get a zap out of him. So I'm going to go with the Dart Goblin here. If he has arrows, too, though, that would be a huge L for me right now, but it's not looking like he does. Otherwise, I think he would have arrowed there for sure. So we're not really too screwed here yet, but I do have to go with the Tesla again. Not really when I wanted to. And I don't know if I really needed that log right there, but I want to keep the Tesla at full health because I'm low on Elixir and I don't have Knight in cycle. So we gotta be prepared for if he went like Prince or Giant at the bridge. I know he's not quite back to Giant yet. Yeah, so he is going to go Prince. And we know he has Zap. The question is, does he have Fireball or like what else does he have? But we're actually going to go with the Goblin Barrel there. Yeah, so he does have Fireball, and he also has Zap. But if he zaps here, it'll help him a little bit, but the Goblins are still going to be able to melt that Giant for no extra damage. So he's playing really aggressively, and he's getting away with it so far because, again, this is another tough one where if I did have the Inferno, we would be better off. But we're just going to go with the Princess here to start this game. Start double Elixir here, guys. Excuse me. And then I'm going to go with the Dart Goblin here to kill the Mega Minion. And then I'm going to log. Yeah, we knew he was going to go in for the Giant there. Just going to go Tesla here. And he's going to Fireball the Dart Goblin. But we want to go Knight to make sure the Tesla stays alive and finishes off that Giant. And then I'm actually going to go in for a Rocket here on the Prince. Definitely not the best trade in the world, but I only did that because we played really good defense there, and now I can go in for a log to stop the Prince. And then if we can get a Knight down here, we're going to be fine. Yeah, he was a little bit over-aggressive there, and he also just zapped, so we're going to force a Fireball out of him here on defense with the Goblin Barrel. And if he doesn't do that, he's just going to lose his tower. I really don't know why he didn't Fireball there. And there we go, guys. We ended up getting him to Rage Quit, or actually, that might not have been a Rage Quit, but... yeah, no, it wasn't a Rage Quit, but he's not going to be able to get there in time. We really outplayed him very hard in double Elixir right there, and that's really satisfying, guys. GG. All right, guys, hopping into our next game here against Yuki, and fortunately for me, I was able to bounce back from that really close loss in that first game with a dub in the second game, and this guy's just going to go in for a Goblin Hut. So I'm not sure, honestly, if the Dart Goblin can snipe that. I feel like he can, but I want to wait here until the Spear Goblins are targeting the Knight. So we're going to go with the Dart Goblin here, and he would have been able to target that, but he ended up going in for a Barb Barrel. So he's got Barb Barrel, Musketeer, Goblin Hut. I'm pretty much 99% sure that this is going to end up being a graveyard deck now. And let's see, we're going to log there, and ooh, I almost let the Musketeer lock on, but fortunately I did not. So he's going to have Skeleton Dragons too, and I think he's going to go in for a graveyard here. No, he doesn't have... oh, he does have enough Elixir. Going to go in for the Tesla and then the Knight, and we have to get a Dart Goblin down right away. That was well played on his part. Caught me with not the proper counters in hand, and he's going to get a lot of damage there. But I don't think we're really screwed here yet, guys. If we can take one of his towers, we're going to be able to win this game for sure because it's a graveyard matchup. But we have to keep as much health as possible on this tower. And I think a log here... oh, we're going to take one hit from that Musketeer, guys. There's where the card levels can make a huge difference. Level 13 log, and I would have been chilling right there. But we're going to go in for a Princess here, and as you saw, I played that Goblin Barrel on the inside because he's got Barb Barrel. And he's going to go in for a Poison right here, so I'm going to go in for the Knight because the Knight is not really like one of our main graveyard counters, and it's going to be able to protect from this Goblin Hut. But we have to find a way to take out that other tower, and I think I'm going to split a Goblin Gang here, and we just have to be prepared basically for when he's going to go in for a graveyard. But I'm just going to go in for a log here because those Spear Goblins are going to pop out. And then I'm going to go in for a Goblin Barrel on his other tower. He's clearly going to graveyard here. So we have to get that Dart Goblin down in the back. And then I'm also going to put a Knight down to try to soak up some of these hits as well. But guys, he's getting so much damage. And he is going to go in for the Poison there. So I think our tower is pretty much gone. But we're not out of this yet, guys. We can still take his tower here. And we're able to get him down to 1,400 there. Guys, we have to protect this Princess with pretty much everything we have. He's finally able to stop that, though. But, guys, if we go Knight here, I think we can keep the Dart Goblin alive and go in for another Goblin Barrel. And, guys, as I said, this game is not over yet. He pretty much thought he had the dub locked up. But I'm not even going to have to rocket here, guys. And we can go in for a Tesla and a log here. And I want to keep that Tesla as healthy as possible. So we're going to be able to keep that alive there. And guys, this is a whole new game. We really caught him off guard there with our push at the end. And we know he's going to want to go in for graveyards, but this is going to be a tough matchup for both of us actually now because log bait isn't really effective when they have a King Tower activated, but even less effective is going to be the graveyard. I kind of have to start thinking about what I'm doing here. I've just kind of been cycling cards ever since I took his tower. But we're going to go Knight, and ooh, I maybe was going to rocket like the Musketeer and the Goblin Hut, but I think we're going to be okay. If he goes for a tank in the middle, that's why I went Goblin Gang. I thought he was going to put a Knight in the middle to like tank for the graveyard. But guys, ooh, he just put a Musketeer in rocket position, but I didn't quite have enough elixir, so we're not going to be able to rocket it that time. But I'm going to go in for the Goblin Barrel here, and ooh, okay, here comes the graveyard, guys. Actually, I thought the graveyard was going to come. Going to go Goblin Gang here, though, and this game is really even. We're literally 10 HP apart. I'm going to try to get a Princess locked onto his tower, because that would be great. And then we're going to go Knight right on top of this, actually, and Log here as well. And guys, the Princess getting a lot of damage right there. That's a lot more damage than he wanted to give up, I think. And we're going to go Princess here in case he goes in for a graveyard. I'm assuming the graveyard's coming now. But guys, we have 2 Teslas there and a Dart Goblin that's not even inside the poison. So he's going to get hardly any damage with that, and if we log here, I think we're going to be fine. Guys, this game is really coming down to the wire, but I think it's time to just rocket cycle, like 2 rockets, and just play all-out defense besides that. Princess is holding her own on the right side, and guys, this is a really good game right now, but this is looking pretty good for us here. The Skeleton Dragons are a little bit scary, but I'm going to go in for another Tesla. And guys, we're going to be able to get one more rocket down and take the dub. This was an absolutely crazy matchup. But as you can see, if you can take one of their towers in a graveyard matchup, you can pretty much take control of the game and take the dub. And we end up winning this one on tiebreaker. What a long, hard-fought battle. But that was one of the best battles I've played in a while. This guy just dropped a Baby Dragon and a Night Witch, so it's definitely Golem, or maybe Elixir Golem. But we're going to just go in for a Knight over here to tank for that. And then, do I want to go Goblin Gang as well? Yeah, I think I do. I don't really want to let him get a bunch of damage right away. And we're going to go with that. And then I think I'm going to go Dart Goblin here on the right. We're going to be able to take out this Mega Minion and go in for another Goblin Barrel. He could still have a Tornado, so I'm not going to make it too easy for him to counter yet. But we're going to go Knight here. And guys, look at the damage we just got on the right.
Now that's a lot of damage!
The Dart Goblin is so lethal if they let it lock onto the tower. And wow, we are down so much elixir though, because he just went in for a pump. But I kind of need to rocket that. Actually, I think it's a little bit too late. We're going to save all of our elixir here for defense, because he's about to go in for a huge Golem push. Yeah, so as we predicted, he's going to go Golem, but we might be in trouble here, guys, because he's going to go with everything. Unless I can get a rocket that kills his Night Witch and his Baby Dragon, we might have a chance. But we're going to play it safe here. Yeah, so we're going to wait for him to go in for the Baby Dragon because we know it's coming. And then if we can rocket all of those, we're going to be fine, I think. But he's not going to go in for that. He's just going to go in for this stuff. But guys, we can pull the Golem back here maybe. And the Princess perished, unfortunately. So I think we're going to probably lose this tower. Actually, the Mega Minion's being targeted, so we're not going to lose that tower just yet, guys. That was a big push from him, but if he goes in for any more Elixir Collectors, we're going to need our rocket. And guys, this is still not looking great, though, because he's coming in here with a Golem push, and I don't have the... Ooh, but here's our chance, guys. He went with the Baby Dragon and the Night Witch. And actually, we're not going to be able to defend this tower, I realized. So we're just going to wait here and rocket everything. And we are able to hit everything there, so a good rocket. But we still have to take his tower out here. We're going to go Goblin Gang and Goblin Barrel. And let's see here, guys. If the Goblin Barrel can take the tower, that would be great. Yeah, he's going to let that happen. So we're going to go Tesla. And we have to try with all of our might here to cycle back to another Tesla, or we're definitely going to lose the game. But guys, again, he's going to go with the Baby Dragon and the Night Witch, and we're able to hit everything there, so that's huge. He's not really going to be able to get great lightning value either, so we're able to drop Goblin Gang and kill the Golem really quickly. And then I'm going to go with like an all-out push here with the Knight to tank for everything. And that's a lot on his plate. He only has Zap. And guys, look at all that damage we're getting. That's pretty much going to be GG. I think if we can log here and keep the Dart Goblin alive, we're going to win the game. Yeah, Dart Goblin's going to get 2 extra hits, and that's going to put it into rocket range. So beautifully played there, guys. As I said, if you can rocket the Night Witch and the Baby Dragon, you're going to be able to stop more pushes than you think. All right, guys, so after some nice wins right there, we're able to get to 57-36. So I gained 40 trophies here in this ladder session, and we're going to call it right there. That's going to wrap it up for today's battles. But guys, I'm really liking this new log bait deck. I've been able to win most of my games on ladder here this season, and I don't even have the Dart Goblin maxed out yet. The Dart Goblin is a card that a lot of people don't really expect, and once I get it maxed out, I think this deck is going to give me a lot of success on ladder, and I'm going to be able to push to 6,100, maybe even 6,200. But anyways, guys, if you're still watching at this point, thank you so much for watching. Definitely click that like button if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's log bait video. It had been a while, but I think there's going to be more log bait videos coming in the future. Thank you so much for watching once again, and I will see you on Saturday with another video.